Hey you guys, ignore my face today. I'm not wearing any makeup because it's a Monday and I was tired. But today for the Crispians, I think it's week 42. Sorry, something popped up. For week 42, we are talking about all of Kristen's trailers that have recently come out because there's been 3. We got the On the Road trailer, which came out just a little while ago. The extended Swath trailer, which just came out last weekend, and then the Breaking Dawn teaser trailer, which just came out on Thursday, well, technically Friday, and then was also released in HD on YouTube rather than before the Hunger Games online today. And so yeah, we're just gonna talk about what we think about the trailers and our opinions and stuff like that. So I have my little list. So the first one I'm talking about is On the Road. And I mean, I think it looks good. She looks good in it. She is so cute when she's dancing. Oh, it's so adorable. I was like, oh, I watched it over and over again. But I don't really have that much of an opinion on this trailer, simply because I feel like I'm not quite as interested in this story than I am with other ones. I actually did read the book. I read the original scroll version of it. And I don't know what it is about the book, but it certainly felt like everything was just like, woo, right over my head. Because, I mean, by the end of the book, I had no idea what I had just read. And, you know, people were talking about how there's so much, sex in it and stuff. And I'm like, I never read anything that had anything to do with sex. Maybe it's just, like I said, I mean, you know, it's, just over my head. So, I don't know. But she looks good in it. The movie looks good. From what I remember reading, you know, it seems pretty true to the book, the way it looks and stuff. So yeah. Next is the Swath trailer. Dude, Swath looks so badass! I'm so excited for this movie. They better freaking have a premiere here, because I want to go to a Swath premiere, and I can't afford to fly to London. But yeah, they better have a US premiere, and I should say an LA premiere, because it could be in New York or something. But they need to have an LA premiere, because I need to go and see Kristen at one of those things. But that's beside the point. In the extended trailer, they show Kristen hitting Chris Hemsworth in the face, and I actually saw this 5-minute extended clip before all of you. Not to brag, but I went to WonderCon, and as you all know, she was there, which was totally, let me just talk about that for a second. So, I go to WonderCon just expecting to see the director and some cool footage, right? And then, when I walk into the ballroom area that they had the whole thing in, Charlize was up there because she was there for her new movie, Prometheus, which had their little thingy showing right before Swath. And so I was like, oh man, Charlize is here. I wonder if somebody else is here. But I was like, I can't think like that. I can't think like that. It's, you know, I can't get myself that excited because then I'll be let down. If she isn't there. And then, you know, they're calling up people, whatever, and they're like, oh, okay, let's introduce some people. So they have the director come in, and then they say, okay, well, let's have our evil queen come in, Charlize Theron, and they're like, and our Snow White, and then I lost it. I lost it. It was like, I was happy and so excited, and then they said, and our Snow White, and it was like tears. There was no, time in between happiness and tears. It was just that was it. Just tears. But happy tears, of course, and it was amazing, and she was beautiful, and I was just like, oh my god, she's right there, and I know that I see her all the time, not all the time, but I know I see her a lot, but it never gets old, you know, and especially this, I was not expecting this at all, really. But yeah, so anyways, back to the trailer. So I saw her hitting Chris first, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my god, that was so funny! And it was I mean, his head really does whip around. And then the whole trailer, or the extended footage, whatever, everything's so beautiful. They made the film just really pretty, you know? Is that making sense? Like, even, like, when they're in, like, the dark forest or whatever, it looks, like, really cool and creepy, and, like, you know that it's all, like, special effects. And then she gets into that, whatever that fancy light place is. I forget the name of what they, but, so that, I mean, they show her eyes, and she's, like, looking at all the, like, mythical, there we go, mythical creatures or whatever, and, like, her eyes are, like, glowing, and she's just so pretty, and I'm like, ah, stop it. And then, like, the sword, or not sword, whatever, like, the horse fighting when they're, like, making the people explode, like, that's awesome. Everything's just so awesome, and I can't wait. I think my mom's really excited too, and I'm gonna get my brother excited into it too, because it's not just a girls' movie, and just because Kristen's in it doesn't mean he, you know, can't love it, because he's kind of one of those people. Yeah, it's annoying. Okay, and then Breaking Dawn, there's, like, no words for me. Like, I am dying. I can't even talk about this for too long. I'm gonna start crying. But, like, it's fucking perfect. Like, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. The red eyes, and and the running! Oh my gosh, the running! She looks so cool when she's running. Ugh! And then, like, they show the deer, and they show her, and she's, like, looking at the deer, and I'm like, ah, God! And then, oh, with the perfection, and, oh, I'm so excited! I can't even believe it. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't. I'm so conflicted. I guess you can tell by the random noises I'm making. Like, I'm so excited, and I can't wait to see it, and I just know it's gonna be great, but at the same time, this is the end, you guys! This is the end! I can't, my brain, like, my emotions, I can't handle it. Like, oh, I can't even start talking about it, but, yes, Breaking Dawn is just gonna be amazing and awesome, and I have to admit, I cried when I was watching the trailer. Actually, take it back, I didn't, like, cry, but there were definitely, like, some tears in my eyes, because it was only 40 seconds long in total, so there wasn't really enough time for me to, like, really start crying, but I was sitting there, like, shaking and hyperventilating. I swear to God, I looked like a chihuahua, like, having, like, a heart attack. I was just sitting like, and yeah, I was at the Hunger Games premiere when, or midnight showing when they showed the trailer, and the guys next to me were like, oh my God, she wasn't kidding when she warned us about how much she was gonna freak out over this trailer. I'm like, yeah, you guys, yeah. But anyways, this is already a pretty long video, and I finished talking about my trailers, and that's pretty much it. Yep, I can't wait to leave high school. That's just one thing I want to say real quickly. Like, oh my gosh. 80 days until I graduate. Those 80 days could not go faster. So can't wait to get out of high school. Plus, if I've graduated high school, it means Swift's already out, so that's a plus. And not starting, I guess I would say I'm officially no longer a high school cheerleader on next Thursday, I'd say, because we're having a cheer tryouts at my school, and I'm helping run the tryouts, and next Thursday is when they have, like, the actual official tryout, and they decide who the new team is, so I will no longer be considered a cheerleader, so I guess that's cool. We had our banquet, and it was really awkward because half the seniors left the senior table, because high school just sucks and cheer's kind of cliquey, so actually cheer's a lot cliquey, like, you know, there's lots of groups that stick together. That's why half of the girls on our team aren't coming back next year, because there's just too many favorites and too many groups of people that don't talk to each other, and I don't know why I'm talking about this on this channel, but yeah. Tell me what you guys all thought of the trailers in the comments below, and I guess I'll see you next week. Oh, almost forgot. Do not forget about our Kristen birthday thing that we're doing. We've decided that we're all gonna try and give a little something to a charity. It does not matter which one, really. You can do something Kristen related, you can do something that is, you know, personal to you, like, you know, if your mom had breast cancer or something, you can give to that, or, you know, if you want to do something Kristen related, like, you know, maybe something with, like, animals or, you know, whatever she was saying. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do yet, because I haven't really looked up too much information, but I definitely want to do something with me, like, Kristen related, like, Sarah found a couple really cute, charities, like, Save the Wolves Foundation, which, I mean, totally fits Kristen, or maybe something with, like, you know, helping, like halfway homes, you know, for, you know, girls and women, whatever, that need help to get back on their feet from whatever situation they're coming from. And so just, and, you know, you can give however much you can to the charity. It could be, you know, I mean, I have to talk in US dollars, but, you know, I mean, you could give $5, you could give 100, you know, you could give, you know, $3, you could put some change into one of those little cups that's in the grocery store. Like, you know, it doesn't matter. It's just, you know, we want to give back, in honor of Kristen's birthday, because I'm sure she gives to charity, even though you never hear about her, like, doing stuff like that. I'm pretty damn sure she does, because, I mean, she has a lot of money, and I know she cares so much for so many people. She was talking about starting up those, like, halfway houses herself and stuff, and, like, yeah. Anyways, I'm mumbling now, but just go give to charity for Kristen's birthday, and so we'll talk about that in our next week, which I actually have the honor of being on Kristen's birthday. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. But yeah. Love you all. Bye. Mwah.